Hello dears, welcome back to English classes at Radhika Rinesh. So let's learn the role of journalism in our day-to-day life today. So let's see what are the role of journalists and how journalism is important in nowadays or in our day-to-day life. So the first use of journalism is communication of news, information, updation and education. We all know this is the prime factor or this is the prime use of journalists or journalism or newspapers or communication. That is, they are communicating news, informations and updating ourselves, and they are spreading educational news and informations also. So these are the first use of journalists or the first role of journalism. Then now let's see the second use of journalism or the role of a journalist as a mediator. So the journalists are mediators. They are giving us or providing news to the common people, and they are doing a lot of things or articles on the basis of daily news, investigative news, or they are also writing features on varied topics. All these are packed with informations to the people. So they are giving or transferring informations from the source to the readers. So they are working as mediators. And journalism is a tool that epitomizes information that is to be proclaimed on the wings of truth, authenticity, objectivity, loyalty, and honesty. And we know that journalism is a very important profession that epitomizes, that enhances, or that gives us informations and proclaimed on the wings of truth. Whatever they have been or whatever they are given should be on the wings of truth, should be truthful, authentic, objective, loyal, and with a mint or taste of honesty. So the journalist should have to possess a lot of qualities like honesty, authenticity, objectivity, and loyalty. And the journalist should not convey his own opinion to the readers, and he should not convey a false news or a false information to the readers. It is against his ethics. The role of a journalist as a mediator between the people and the government. And we already know that whatever the government has announced or proclaimed should be there in the media or in the newspapers. So the journalist or journalism is a working as a mediator between the people, the common people, and the government. The next is the role of a journalist in agenda setting, and we know that journalists are playing a very important role in agenda setting, or they know what are the news to be taken in and what are the news to be pushed out. So they are deciding whether an issue to be projected or not. And we know that they are making some news to the limelight, and some urgent issues have deliberately been suppressed. And according to their ideology, that is, each and every newspaper or media should have an ideology of themselves. And according to that particular ideology, they are making some news so projected or so sensational and some as suppressed. Role in development and national integration. Obviously, we know that these journalists and journalism can play a vital role in the development of national integration. Journalism schools need to train young minds to stand for the truth. That is, the journalist should be truthful and honest. So they should have to develop that kind of ethics in themselves. Then only this field will help in the development of national integration. Otherwise, if they are projecting false news, or if they are working on a particular agenda or an ideology, it will negatively affect the whole scenario or the whole system or the whole people. So they should have to train themselves as honest people. It's very important in the development of national integration. And the next use or next role of a journalist as the gatekeeper, and they have to stand as a gatekeeper or the protector of the whole system, and they should be honest and brave, and with their bravery or honesty they can bring out news they are against the government or sidelined. That is, if some news are being sidelined due to some certain issues, maybe it is related to great people or the government, and these honest and brave journalists can bring all the sidelined news into the prime session or to the central scenario, and these news can be projected and it will check the system. That is, if the news is against the government, naturally the government will try to suppress the news. And if a journalist is very brave, he can bring out this news to the prime scenario. And with that, he is actually checking the government, the policies of the government. So they can act as a gatekeeper to the whole system or the government, or they are protecting the people, the common people actually. Okay, I think you have understood this class on the role of journalists and journalism in our society. So if you have any doubt, please ask me and prepare well for your examinations as well as your classes, and write down notes on this video. Thank you.